fictional character.
7 months.
7. This was 7 months. We just both really. This is 7 months ago. The time flies. Man,
That's a way to start the commentary. Just
7 months.
How? I just remember doing this episode. Like,
How long have we been doing this FCC thing?
nearly 2 years with you.
2 years. Wow.
For you, you've been here for 2 years. Nearly 3.
Man.
This year is going to be the 5-year anniversary.
Wow. It's crazy.
Hope you enjoy the episode.
Just what?
I bet we're getting old.
We've been doing this for years, people. And this is the same season when you think about it. We've been doing this season for like almost 2 years.
Yeah, we were just doing a bit earlier where we were like talking about Flash and how like the kids of the future will never know the good old days of Flash. And...
I remember when I used to run a YouTube channel. You kids in your new tube.
Grandpa, tell us the story again of the what was the name of the game again? There's no time to explain.
Oh yeah. There's no time to explain. What? Explain. There's no time to explain.
Okay, right. So before we get too off topic, Steven versus Shantae.
I still have good memories about this episode. Look at that editing. I wish we could do stuff like that again.
Yeah, that looks so good.
That looks fucking clean.
This episode was the first and like
a first punch at us to really going back into a better editing process.
Yeah. I would definitely say like this episode is like when it was released, it was like definitely like the best edited episode so far.
Yeah, this is the jump start for when we actually did.
Yeah. So from when we both realized, okay, we can really start making this a lot better. And for that, I guess we really do have to thank the editor.
The editors, all the editors. If you guys don't know, he does editing every once in a while. Archer here, he did the big old team fight that we did like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And I can't edit right now myself until I actually got money for a good editing system. I don't want to go back to Movie Maker.
Right.
So we have a lot of different editors helping a lot on the show, and we're not forcing them. I mainly asked the mods. If you don't know, I have a Discord. There's a lot of mods, and a lot of them are the editors for the show.
Yeah. We had, if you saw the last commentary that we just recorded, we had an entire tangent about how we don't do this for money, and therefore it's
a lot of the editors do this for free. They just want to help with the show. A lot of it is people who just like helping the show.
Yeah, and for that they have our eternal gratitude, of course.
Especially Coda vs. Philia, because that was made by 2 editors who wanted to do it. That was co-edited.
Nice.
Which is also funny because that was an episode about tag team.
Wow, I actually didn't know that. That's very yeah, wow. Huh. It's funny how that works out.
Yeah, Steven vs. Shantae, I think, was a fun episode. I'm just happy we didn't do it like Steven vs. Star Butterfly, because that's most likely happening this season on Death Battle.
Who cares about that? I certainly don't.
And also, I did not want to do Shovel Knight vs. Shantae, like the 15th guy who done it.
Oh, man.
Now, while Steven doesn't have the elegance of Pearl, the versatility of newest addition to the group...
Yes, new. A couple of thousand years.
Steven's still nothing to scoff at.
Then again, 1,000 years is not. Not this joke.
Dealt with 15-page essay about useless abilities. Who and? You have to be a lion.
Nice.
Your mother.
What?
I don't know why I said that. Just your mother.
Yeah. Our script really do go burr sometimes.
Demon jokes go brrrr. Oh, the shield joke. Remember that? How many times I just yelled shield on top of my lungs?
Shield!
Barrier!
Barrier! Yeah, I did it. Look at the audio feed now. Sorry, headphone users. It's funny because at the time we recorded this, I had no idea what that was from, and then I think about a month later,
you came to me in like text and tell me that you saw Epitheta Race and got the joke or something.
Yeah, and then I finally got the joke because it wasn't even, I mean, you had probably recommended it to me, but I probably wasn't paying attention. But then I found it randomly on my own. I was like, hey, this is pretty cool.
And then the first thing, barrier,
yeah.
Defensive element.
Yeah, I can always appreciate a good any kind of shield character or a barrier.
He's also Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
For some added dose of punishment.
Yeah, at some point, we gotta use epithet-erased characters on the show.
I do have a few ideas. I do want to use one for Giovanni Protog, the most best character in the show.
Yeah.
Maybe against
100%.
the Scout. Just bats.
Cool and
Just
all, but you can still be
bats.
hurtful and
Red people and bats.
really anywhere.
That could
That's where
work.
his
Yeah.
healing powers come in.
I would love to use Percy.
Tears or
Oh yeah, absolutely. Percy's my favorite.
She's a gem. She's a doll right there. I just want to pin
Yes,
her
she is one of the best, like, well done, lawful good characters I have ever seen.
I don't know if she's supposed to be a secondary or a main character, because she just had a few episodes at the end just all about her.
Yeah. I'd say she's a main character in that case.
Yeah. Also, I think there's just think Emperor's Race is nicely written.
Okay, so before we talk too much about a completely different series,
We can get into
This
episode.
again.
Okay.
This happens every commentary. We just
we
tangent.
about something unrelated.
Very important, because, you know, singing.
I'd love to hear you go on about his superfluous talents. Do you detect sarcasm? Good. Move along.
Are you detecting sarcasm?
universe of the future.
I love some of Archer's lines in this episode.
Semi-perfect betting man.
I think the best lines in the entire show for you was the team battle that you edited on. Just, hey Archer,
Yeah.
yellow monkey.
You know, we have all the other jokes about Archer being a perfect betting man. I just want to do like a 2-hour gameplay of me playing poker or something.
By yourself, just losing
By
against
myself.
CPUs.
Perfect betting man, everybody.
Shield!
Barriers!
His
Shields!
his shields overall get a hexagonal design as well.
Yeah, I think people did say I used the shield joke a little bit too much, but then again,
Nonsense.
I think that's just Demon in general. He loves beating a joke to the ground.
Yeah.
Thank you, Demon. That.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be disappointed if we didn't beat the joke into the
He's running
ground.
so fast that
Honestly.
his perception of time is
That's his
Anything,
demon.
anything other than that is too little to be.
yeah, nobody knows.
Demon just thinks
be honest.
he's the pinnacle of comedy.
So probably
Yeah, and that's the joke.
That's
That's why it's so funny, because it's like a character that everyone can kind of like, you know, shake their head out, but you know, can't help but love anyway.
Yeah.
yes.
Who says who loves Demon? They're here for you.
For yourself, Jasper. If you recall, or at least try.
Or, you know, for the amazing chalk sound effect.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those. Demon is definitely one of those characters where, like, if for some reason we didn't have them, and for some reason it was suddenly just Archer, everyone would miss him, including Archer. He would never admit it, but you know.
I think that would
he
be the other way around, too.
Yeah, true. Very, very true.
We need the straight man.
Far greater than
Yeah.
Jaspers to even accomplish that.
I think people don't realize Archer's just the straight man of the show.
Yeah, I mean, he's really just a guy. A guy.
Yeah, he's
A
just
guy
been
who
told to
knows
do
a
the
lot.
job.
A guy who knows a lot and can for some reason do like vector calculus in his head, but still just a guy.
Yeah. They just have a chalkboard on the wall and just start writing the ship as it
Also,
goes.
there's the fact that several characters could damage the Diamond's ship. According to this calculation, the ship was able to
Just,
make a massive.
I wasn't gonna have either of us say any of this on screen. You know, that's why we just have it right there. There's the calc.
Yep.
7.6 teratons of TNT. And the person who did that damage? Yeah, Steven Scales.
He also has
He also has
Bubble
no.
Shield
shield.
tanked the giant explosion afterwards, which has been calced at 558 kilotons of
Mm-hmm.
TNT, which is large town level.
Man, there was a lot of calcs in this episode when you think about it. And this is when we really start acting cal heavy.
Shield.
Calculus.
If you
Even
need
though
more
math is not my
value
strongest
in the
suit.
future should be comparable to
I mean,
crystal
I'm-
gems, aka
I'm pretty
the
alright at math.
potential of amethyst,
I'm probably
pearl
better than you, no offense,
and the
but
mountain-busting
you know.
punches of garnet. Yeah, if you haven't
But at least I got people who's willing to help.
strong.
Fencing his endurance and will to press on.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want
He's
to
always showing off that he's
like
never
go
gives
through
up.
the calculations, like some of the calculations that are done in the show,
Importance, but
because I have
No way,
I
how
have
they
enough
even
to worry
start.
about with my classes.
You won't know where to even start, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Which is common in my problem with math is I don't know where to start.
That's why we got a lot of people on the Discord that can help you start.
And quickly, just for speed.
Quickly.
Are you telling me I should go to Discord for tutoring help next time I'm stuck on a calculus problem?
Maybe.
experiences
Maybe.
while exploding with the other crystal gems in his.
I mean, if you ever want to really help with the writing of these well, yeah, oh yeah, that reminds me, he doesn't help with the
Also,
scripts.
don't forget the Garnet lightning punching speed. If he's compared to
You.
the gem, he's
Yeah,
able
me.
to scale
Yeah, you don't help with the scripts at all. I
Really?
About 25,000.
I mean, if that's an issue.
no, I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah.
He never writes. He just reads. So I gotta poke him most of the time to just say stuff.
I edit sometimes, and I have. I
Touche.
bought the mic and the
And remember,
laptop.
scales to Lapis.
Touche.
Although Lapis was traveling in a vacuum and likely wouldn't be as fast and
Also, a lot of this stuff is improv, people.
being in
A lot. No, I'm talking about the show as well.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the content. Like, what do you mean? The whole thing's improv.
I don't know. Like half of the stuff, in this episode is like highly improv, if I remember.
Yeah, that's some. That is where I mean, this isn't meant to be an insult to our writers or anything, but some of our favorite jokes do come from improv.
Also, don't
Yeah,
forget
We just build up. We just like building on something.
Yeah, I mean, granted, some of the improv doesn't make it in episodes, i.e.,
The grossy. I'm
yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
That's what I was thinking
I
of.
just got some dirty thoughts. I got some dirty thoughts.
I got the 30 spots here. Like that. That was an entire improbable thing in the episode.
What is wrong with you?
Oh my god, I got a dirty mind.
Oh, shut up. The kid has personal problems. Listen to his weaknesses.
I got the dirty mind.
That kind of makes sense.
Steven has enough problems mentally in order to have to deal with your potty mouth.
Your rule 34.
I see your pawn and I raise you a high stakes story.
I give you a 10 for your pitching.
Never make clear, but even if the gem has to
Oh man, what have you done to me?
A 10 you pitching. Your pitching, I see.
Steven has to be careful of his emotional state.
Hate it.
Control his passions, so his anger
Thanks, I hate it.
have no idea what's gonna happen.
Thanks, I love it.
Turned into a monster? That's what. He said it himself during the last
Have we had Archer say thanks, I hate it yet?
Nope.
We need to we
Next
need
season.
to have that happen.
Next season.
Yeah, next season. Thanks, I hate it.
Also, doesn't know that he's.
I think maybe if you help with the the season finale, the season premiere episode, because it's one of those episodes I know you will enjoy with one of the characters.
Yeah.
It's not going to be very off-putting.
Yeah. That might be fun. I'd be willing to, join that.
At least help write the backstory of that game,
Yeah.
because that game's story just is so cut up
Yeah.
and so. I can get some of it. It's hard to follow though. It's hard to follow.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those stories where, like, yeah, it's hard to follow, but not so hard to follow to where you can't get any footholds.
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyway.
And then his opponent's game, that series has a Bible worth of freaking lore to talk about.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the day. Maybe now the future is finally looking bright for him.
Archer, Richard Steven Universe's intro again, and we might have to turn FCC into a musical series.
Dear God, no. I am sorry. Forget I said anything.
Forget I said anything. We made Archer hate musicals. Yeah, that started ever since Devil vs. Devil.
Yes.
Which still makes me mad that we got freaking copyright blocked on that the first time we uploaded it.
Yeah. That's a shame. Oh man, you just gave me flashbacks. That particular episode went through so many editing redos. Like, oh, that was a nightmare.
The place that's one of the mills.
Especially with the Fox footage. That was hard to just
Yeah.
find.
Yeah, that was like if anyone doesn't know, I had some problems with editing towards the end of
Devil vs. Robot Devil.
Well, that, but I mean the last episode that I edited.
Oh, the big monkey bomb fight.
Yeah, when I had finished editing it, I had problems with rendering and everything, and like finishing the project and everything, and I was afraid I had to do the whole thing from beginning and delay it another like week.
That nearly gave me a heart attack.
But that wasn't as bad as the editing problems I had with Devil vs. Devil.
You want to say some of that? Because that I would love to just look back at that for a minute.
Yeah, I'm.
I don't.
Wait, why am I saying?
I don't know if I want to. There's not much I can remember anyway because I've locked it away deep inside my brain. I don't want to.
Let me crawl in. Let me crawl in your brain.
No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed in my brain. I don't know. I'm scared of what you might find.
Then you can crawl into mine, and you just start moving away.
No, that'd be even worse.
It's just like one of those black and white cartoons in my brain. Just
yeah. Also, this is this from one of the games or is this a remix?
I think this is from one of the games.
Well, because this slaps absolutely.
Shantae music just slaps in general.
Yeah.
Make it even stronger. It's kind of a shield. With obliterate, she dumps a big old screen nuke. My personal
Personal
like
dances.
this episode had as many like shield and barrier jokes as it did. Imagine how many shield and barrier jokes we're gonna make when we actually use Epithet Arrest.
When we actually have a shield character.
Yeah.
So hard to break sport rocks. And the spider form that lets her hang on ceilings and shoot venom.
Her crab form lets her snap at the
Man, when
enemy.
are we gonna have
Harpy's
what's his
form lets her
name?
fly and shoot talons at
Reinhardt?
enemies.
Yeah, Reinhardt.
Her
Yeah.
crab form
Yeah.
lets her fly through pitch black
We were gonna do like Reinhardt versus Nora at one point.
Yeah. I still want to do that. I still really want to do that. I think that'd be a great.
The problem is, I don't know. Would you be down with that not having an animation though?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with that.
Yes,
Then we can do it next season, most likely.
Why?
Great.
Anyway, additionally,
I just want one of your episodes to actually I just want one of your episodes to be be viewed a lot more. Because look at the last two episodes you actually helped with the show. Silence vs. McCreek barely hit 1,000, and we haven't hit 1,000 yet with the Monkey versus Bombers, and I'm sad.
I mean, I wouldn't be too sad.
He uses a cannon that shoots
I mean, I'm only as like
propels her into the air.
I'm as happy as I think my episodes turn out, not as well as they actually do.
Man, I wish I
I'm
So,
just more sad
regardless
that no
of
one
how
gets to
many-
see it. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want you to be sad for my sake, certainly.
Yeah.
not only she can push.
And again, I still watch those episodes a lot. I still love.
She has dodged
I think a lot of early season 2 I can still watch over late season 1.
Yeah. I would prefer to. I would.
never really had an exact size.
I don't know. Maybe this is too much for me to say, but I think I'd prefer to make a video that I'm really happy with, and to have it not do very well, than for me to put out a video that I didn't really care much about, and then for it to suddenly explode.
Oh, that's the whole idea between FCC. I'd rather not do the trendy big matchups. I just want to do some weird. That's my show. It's the oddball show.
Yeah. It's a matchups that no one would really think of and be like, huh? Okay.
I like this.
Odd, but let's see what this is.
I mean, we did Warrior versus Joker.
Yeah, and that's
a weird. That's one that turned a lot of people's heads.
Yeah, that's an odd matchup, but in a weird way, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
They're both thieves.
These are the opposite spectrum. One
Yeah.
does it for greed and just for all his sake. Joker does it for everyone. He does it to help people.
Yeah, one's chaotic good, the other is neutral evil.
One of the dumbest stuff we've seen.
Then Shake It happened, and he just tossed the fucking queen out and just get the money.
Yeah.
I just love that scene. He's just like, no.
Did you just beat my no you?
Did you just beat my no you?
Magic is limited.
Demon versus Archer Uno match. of
Uno
century.
reverse.
Double Uno reverse.
Triple Uno reverse. Draw 4.
Reverse of reverse.
The reverse of the reverse of the
To
reverse.
protect them. Always ready to dance the darkness.
Negate attack.
Mirror Force. I still need to go back and play Seven Sirens. I don't know if I still have a good opinion on that game still.
I mean,
I'm mixed on that game still.
I can't imagine it's too much different from the other Shantae games.
It's a weird mix between the classic and the modern games of Shantae.
Interesting.
Like Shantae and the Genie Hero was more of a side scroller, while the other games were more like a maze Metroidvania kind of games. Also, if you guys don't know, this was the first time Kerbo the Animator that appeared on our show. The guy who did Bomberman vs. King Bomb and Chrono vs. Philia.
Nice.
And I think he did a good job with his first intro of the show.
Yeah. He definitely could have done worse. That's for sure.
He could have done Mega Man versus Robot Boy.
I was gonna say let's not give any examples, but okay.
Or, you know, Cuphead versus Speedguard.
Yeah. But yeah, this animation is solid.
Yeah. Oh, grab the hair. I love it when people do that with a Shantae fight. Just grabs her hair.
Yeah, I love a good, like, you know, 2D like fight animation.
Even though I know some channels are saying 2D is like the laziest form of animation, and I'm like, what?
I mean, it's just a, well, I don't know if art style is the right word. Art form.
Art form, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think
it's just an art form.
I don't think any kind of type of animation style is lazy.
Yeah, any type of animation style could be lazy, but you know, it depends on how much work you put into it and how much.
A lot of these episodes
effort.
do take months to be made.
Yeah, and this is clearly effort.
Yeah. You know what the sad thing is? The animator isn't happy with this animation anymore.
Yeah, well.
Then again, Chrono vs. Philia just blew out of the park when we get to that one.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's only natural for when, like, you know, like you said, this is his, like, first animation?
First for the show.
For the show, yeah. I mean, I guess it's only natural that an artist would look on their past work and be like, you know,
yeah, again, this was
that's not as good compared to what I'm making now.
Again, this was 7 months ago, too.
Yeah, and 7 months ago, so that, you know, that makes sense.
Chrono vs. Philia is almost 3 months old, too.
Wow, we need to get it on game.
Dio vs. Smokey is almost done now.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, guys, this, we're dating the episode. Dio vs. Smokey is not up yet.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be up by the time this comes out.
Odd one to discuss. Shantae's much higher magical powers.
I haven't uploaded the video in like a month.
Toes for a while. But
Yeah,
that would
well.
last for so long. Eventually, she'd run out of magic before she gets her shot to win.
Yeah, a
Life
shot
happens.
she would never get. Even if she had
When you just spam in the corner.
You just outclasses her in every statistical way. Shantae was able to beat the Power Master.
I've been playing a lot more Pirates Curse this game.
Well,
It's such a good game.
Jasper's 43 gigs
Yes,
of
it's
black. You survive that and
it's really cool.
show.
I like the idea of
He had.
A Risky's old teacher coming back or something? Or
well, I like the idea of like Risky being in a position where she needs Shantae's help,
yeah,
which is a concept that I like to see explored.
you know, villains needing the hero's help.
Yeah. Which is one of the reasons I think Bowser's Fury is kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, you know, with Bowser Jr. and everything.
Yeah, it's Bowser Jr. asking Mario for help.
And
Which
the-
is, yeah,
I think the best part of that is just Mario's reactions.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you cannot be serious.
Has dodged gunfire, but Steven has scaling
I don't know, they made Mario so much more expressive in that game, and I love it.
Yeah, I like
I think
I like Mario being more expressive.
I think that's the most expressive he's been in a game. I don't think he was that much in Odyssey.
Okay, we're getting off topic. The results.
It's over. Season 1. It's easy.
Okay, good. Enough said.
This was a universal victory.
Winner is Steven Universe.
Oh, next time, it's my favorite episode of the season.
Ooh.
And I think everyone knows what it is if they hear me say this. Because it has a certain character in it. Not him. Oh my. Yep, it's the Bomberman episode. Everyone knows Bomberman's my childhood.
It is. You love Bomberman. Would you say you like Bomberman more or less than Hollow Knight?
The game, Hollow Knight, I still say it's the best game I played at all in the last decade. But I think I love Bomberman so much more. Like, I think it would be like a rank 5 out of, like, 5 in the top 10 ranking. I don't know how to explain it. But Hollow Knight only has one game, and Bomberman has, like, what, a couple dozen? It's hard to really, you know, compare.
Right.
If I would compare Super Bomberman R, you know, the newest Bomberman game to Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight just blows it out of the park, even though how much I love Super Bomberman R.
Yeah. Of course, you could probably make an entire video about that if you wanted on your
Super
favorite
Bomberman
game
R
series and how they rank.
Super Bomberman R, I think I love it more just for what it represents for Bomberman. It was supposed to be a new age for him to come back after so long. Because, you know, he's been gone since 2006.
Yeah. And how long ago did that come out?
That was one of the Switch debut games.
It's like 3 years?
Yeah.
3-ish?
It was 2016 if I recall.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get a new Bomberman game. Bomberman game.
One has been announced years ago in the Tokyo Game Show.
Oh, neat. But I imagine there hasn't really been any news
No.
about it since.
Not for, you know, overseas or anything.
Yeah, of course. Anyways,
That was it. See you all again next time.
See ya.